I was at a dorm and I was talking to another person. Another person walked up to me and started hitting on me, and I got hit in the face a couple times.
It's sad. He threatened to kill me earlier. Now we friends. What kind of shit? He's right. Smoking ice in him. He's smoking strips in him. He's talking about. He said he threatened to kill me earlier. Now we friends. What kind of shit is that? Like, no, for real. What kind of shit is that? My name's Doodoo Brown. I throw shit. And they call you shit them down. Once you quit. We in the jail. We in jail now. So we finna see how it is being locked up.
Is there anything about jail you actually enjoy or like?
No, there's nothing about here I like or enjoy.
We don't wish it on nobody. This place is fucking crazy, huh? This is Clayton County Jail, and it's one of the wildest jails in Georgia. Stabbings happen here almost daily. The guards are staffed at less than half capacity. Rival gang members are crammed together, and anyone not in a gang is at a serious risk of being extorted or shanked. The food here is terrible. The inmates are not allowed to exercise, and you are never allowed outside for fresh air during your entire stay here, which could be years. And these are just a few of the problems you're going to hear about in this episode. And today, thanks to the newly instated Sheriff Levon Allen, a man who believes in transparency and is determined to fix this jail, we were granted full access to interview the inmates. From the men's jail visiting the stabbers unit, the murderers pod, and the good behavior dorm, join us as we get unprecedented access inside one of the scariest places we've ever been. The questions of fairness, incarceration, and the deeper systematic issues that are playing out in jails all across the country. Let's get to it. We're just about to check ourselves into Clayton County Jail, stop at the gas station. Where'd you just get out of?
Clayton County, I just got out 2 days ago.
What are the conditions in there right now?
Conditions are horrible. I'm talking about 16 rooms, supposed to have 2 people, so that's 32. Instead, you got about 45 to 55. It's 3 people to a cell.
Okay, what about weapons and danger?
It's a lot of weapons in there.
Jesus Christ.
The cells don't work, the doors don't work, they don't close, they don't lock.
So what should I do?
Don't go.
Exactly.
That's all I can say.
But I just don't want to get stabbed.
That's a 50-50 chance. I can't guarantee you're going to leave out of there with the same body.
What do people do all day?
Talk shit, try to fight, antagonize people through the windows, gang bang, smoke weed. Good luck.
All right. I wasn't that scared. Now I'm a little scared, I could say. What's going on in here?
A lot.
Good to meet you, Tommy.
Likewise, man. Captain Hewitt, man.
Good to meet you, Captain. This is the team.
All right.
Okay, can you tell me what we're looking at here?
So those are the jail cells actually themselves. So it's where all the inmates are housed.
Is there any sunlight that gets in?
Through those windows, yes.
Like, dang. He talking about, does any sun get inside the jail? He said through the window. That's all they can see. If you locked up, you locked up. If you in solitary confinement, you ain't probably seen nothing. Depending how long you gonna be there for. That'll make somebody go crazy. Like, cause you're just in your head tweaking. Like, you know what I'm saying? Cause I would tweak out. Like, I'm already in my head now. Just imagine you in jail in your head. And it's quiet. It's nothing but walls. Dead silence. Especially if you in solitary confinement.
How you doing?
It's Chief Green. Chief Green.
All right.
So,
Not much. See some of your stuff, too.
yeah, so the sheriff, so you have the sheriff, which is the number 1, he's number 2.
Okay.
That's the easiest way to remember, so that's Chief Green.
Would you recommend staying overnight in the murder unit?
Would I recommend it?
Like, would I be safe?
Yes, I believe you would be.
Okay.
Because we have locked doors in the murder unit.
I heard the locked doors don't work.
Well, some doors work, some doors don't, from the inmates that have destroyed the doors or messed up the doors. But most of the doors, 90% of the doors in here work.
Are you guys able to put me with a cellmate who has a good reputation? For next week's video, I'll be living as an inmate in this jail. So if you see me asking the guards about staying here or shots of me in an orange jumpsuit, that's why.
You mean in the jail, in the murder unit? I mean, I wouldn't recommend that, like putting you, because it's no telling what that inmate would do. We've seen a lot.
I'm dying over here. My chest hurts.
He's staying in the jail. Okay, he finna go interview, so they gonna see him. So he better hope nobody do nothing to him if he's staying in the jail. Or they might just take him somewhere, but then they might take him to another jail. Like, department in the jail. It's like, if the jail hella big, it's different sections. You know what I'm saying?
Seen a lot over the years, so I can't verify to say what's going to happen. I mean, we've seen fights, stabbings. It's a jail. It's a jail.
When was the last time there was a stabbing here?
Last night.
And how common are knives in here?
You pretty much like on the street with a gun. Just
So like 80%
everybody's
of the
got
guys have.
Just know that everybody's got one.
You want to take us in there? Should we start this journey?
We'll head down and start it off.
Hands on deck.
Yeah, so you saw the doors from the outside that are our bucking chutes for our violent inmates. So they'll come in and they'll be brought in straight through that door with this door secure.
What is your first impression of the smell in here? Smells like a dog kennel.
This is very
Does it
light.
smell like shit?
This smell isn't bad in here.
It smell like shit.
Yeah, a lot worse. So that when we go through the intake process, they start in cell 1 and then they move their way around until they're completely booked in.
Non-compliant husband, father.
Okay. They got a non-compliant inmate. If y'all want to go with them.
Do you want to see it? Do you want to see this non-compliant?
It's a non-compliant. They said that they have
Inmate.
weapons. They have metal objects. So we just gonna go down there and see what's going on.
Does this happen on a daily basis,
Yes.
weekly basis?
Yes. My name is Shakur Strickland, a sergeant for the Clayton County Sheriff's Office.
How long have you been doing this?
I've been here for 3 years. I've been a sergeant for 2 years.
How do you describe your job?
I feel like I have one of the hardest positions, but I can handle it, you know?
And what made you decide to do this job?
My whole family is in law enforcement, so I feel like that's something I always wanted to do. People always see me growing up and said I was gonna be always in jail or something like that, so I chose to change my life.
We are about to enter the Stabbers unit, where every inmate housed here has stabbed someone during their stay at Clayton County Jail. This is arguably the most dangerous dorm in the entire facility.
Like the most dangerous. They don't give
Get
a
on the
fuck.
wall.
They don't care. I got a knife and I don't want to give it to a male officer. I want to give it to a female officer. Nigga, why do you have a knife? You're not even supposed to have a knife. Like, what the fuck? He walked in, it's something going on. That's crazy.
The only reason I acted in an irate manner is because this man just acted in an aggressive manner with spray. It felt like this man just had a gun. I'm a real officer. This man said, I don't know his name, bro. I ain't trying to get nobody in trouble.
So when we shut down y'all cells, there ain't nothing in there.
Nothing inside, nothing in there. We go to right now.
You may be wondering why the walls
Right
are
now, you
black
can
in this
check
cell.
me.
That's
If I
because
got
many of
shit.
the inmates here make fires in their cells so they can cook, smoke, or melt things down to make into shanks. And over time, the smoke stains the walls pitch black.
Like, to make shanks.
We can settle all this and get Jalen Freeman out of jail. I've been here 4.5 years and I beat my original case. I'm only here for stabbing.
Don't you have another case coming up next week?
I got trial.
Next week.
Hopefully they let me go.
Hopefully they let you go.
4.5 years.
Like Clayton County, many jails around the country have
ready to
started to
go.
feel more like prisons because, as you've heard, some inmates spend years here before ever being sentenced. And that's not how it's supposed to work. Jails are meant for short-term stays, usually for a few days to a few months while someone awaits trial or sentencing. And for context, the Speedy Trial Act of 1974 sets a federal guideline of about 70 days from indictment to trial. But with local courts backed up and public defenders overwhelmed, many inmates end up sitting for years before their day in court, raising serious questions about violations of the Sixth Amendment, the right to a speedy trial.
Sheriff Levon Allen, Sheriff of Clayton County.
And how long have you been Sheriff of Clayton County for?
Since December 22nd, 2022.
When somebody's there for 5 years, somebody could say that's violating their right to a speedy trial. Like, what are your thoughts on that?
Absolutely. Now, there are some different things that take place in each case on why something has taken so long. Maybe someone has not been deemed competent during that particular time. or maybe there have been continuances on both sides, you know, by the defense and by the prosecution. And there's various reasons on why those things have taken place. But again, my goal is not to keep anyone here a second longer than what they're supposed to be, because ultimately I need the space.
County jails fall under the jurisdiction of the local sheriff, and Clayton County Jail is ran by Sheriff Levon Allen. For 16 years prior, the jail was ran by Sheriff Victor Hill, a polarizing figure who faced multiple corruption allegations and was ultimately sentenced to 18 months in prison for violating the civil rights of inmates inside this very...
Damn. Old head. Honcho. Shoot. The old head that was head over the jail, he done did some corrupt shit. Like, he corrupt. Like, he corrupted. They said he gotta go. He gotta go serve some time now. He did some fucked up shit. He did, like, what? That's crazy. Like, you had it good. You had the best job. You was running that shit. Supposed to be running that shit, but you was running like you was in the streets. That's what it was. He was running it like he was in the streets. Now look, that's crazy.
The former sheriff was convicted in 2022 of violating inmates' civil rights. He tortured people by ordering them held in restraint chairs. Hill was sentenced to 18 months in prison.
Now, Sheriff Allen inherits a facility plagued by overcrowding, understaffing, and years of controversy. And it's on him to try and turn things around.
Well, he gotta do better. We gotta do better, Sheriff. We gotta get this shit in order.
My name is Danny Nagel. I am a former prosecutor here in Clayton County, former judge, and current criminal defense attorney and PI attorney in Atlanta, Georgia. The issue is that they have too many cases, and there's no way to keep up with as many cases as there are.
Everyone here, from the inmates to the guards, is well aware of the understaffing problem, but fixing it isn't as simple as it sounds. The county board considers the jail fully staffed at 123 guards, which Sheriff Allen has. The reality, though, is that the jail needs at least 100 more officers to run safely, and the county board even paid a consulting firm nearly $375,000 to confirm that, and still, they have refused to fund extra positions, leaving Sheriff Allen's hands tied as the violence and chaos continues.
Clayton County commissioners approved a budget that would let go of nearly 40 correctional officers. It's a move county leaders said would save the county $10 million.
So the bottom line appears to be this. Sheriff Allen genuinely wants to make this place better, but without the budget to hire guards that make the jail safer, or the option to build additional capacity to better segregate the prisoners and address the overcrowding, how could anyone make real progress? And to me, it seems like a question of human rights versus fiscal responsibility. And the problem is, due to his position, Sheriff Allen will likely take the blame for issues he doesn't have the resources to fix. Let me know in the comments what you make of this situation.
They just don't want to.
We in 5-5. We in the hole right now.
And what's it known for?
Straight stabbing. This is the stabbing unit? This is a stabbing or a violent unit. The only reason the police put us here because they're saying we're problematic with other inmates and we tend to cause harm to other inmates, allegedly.
Okay. So, but their stabbers are mixed in with protective custody.
What?
That's what you're saying?
Murderers with a POP. They'll have a rapist with a theft by receiving, bro. This jail freestyle game. Clay County don't give a about you.
So why are people with traffic citations sitting in the same room as somebody that's stabbed somebody?
That's a good question.
These
Why?
Why?
That's crazy. That is crazy. Like, wow. Like, how is that even possible? What? I have no words for that. He said, like, why is someone that has a traffic, like, is sitting in a room with someone that just stabbed somebody? Like, what the fuck? Everything as one, they saying that. Like, everything is counted for as one. Like, whatever you did, shit. A nigga stabbed somebody, he had a traffic light, that's the same thing. That's what it seemed like. That's the same thing. That's the same thing. That's what it seemed like. They moving like that.
And come through and flow through the courts in a timely manner. So you would not have such a backlog or an issue. So you could have someone who comes in for a murder, you have someone who comes in for something simple as a shoplifting, and they could be in two separate parts of the jail, and as their case flows through the court, it's done, it's proficient, and it's no issue. But when you have a backlog of cases, now you have an overcrowded jail, and you have to be able to properly classify people and also properly separate them from the different classifications. And right now, we have just outgrown the ability and the space of this jail.
My name is Alexis Sanchez-Umberno. I just got out of Clayton County Jail. I'm currently serving weekends, and for a fleeting and eluding charge. And man, I just want to say I'm currently in the dorms where the trustees at, but I've been to general population, and this shit is not it. It's dirty. Pipes are leaking. It's 3 to a
Not
4.
it.
The cells are wet. There's like sewer water everywhere. Last time I've been in there, it was terrible, man. And from what I hear, people are getting extorted every day, and it's not right. Say people just get locked up for a traffic ticket, and they're in there with evil people, like real criminals, and it's just not fair.
Well, so even a minor trafficking.
They doing people wrong. They doing people wrong in the jail. Damn, I had a traffic light. Now I'm in the jail. I'm locked up, and I'm mad at it. I shouldn't be here.
You might get hemmed up by some people in the jail and be like, hey, you know, you're gonna send us money to our cash out, or we're gonna beat your ass, or we might stab you or kill you or do something worse to you.
When we get out, like they can be on that. They go in jail, they can get stabbed. Because you by someone who just stabbed somebody.
Those are the showers over there?
Yeah, those are showers. Hell yeah, we get into it. Hey.
Them niggas is talking too much.
We ain't got no shower doors in it.
I'm being real, like, I'm being real, like, I'm acting like I'm locked up in the jail, but them niggas right there, I see the camera, but y'all talking too much for me. Like, shit, they come ask me a question, but I'm not gonna be letting the camera follow me around and chase me. Like, I'm not doing that. Because it's like, we in jail. This shit is embarrassing. Like, it's so embarrassing. Like, that would be me if I was locked up. Like, shit, don't come over here by me. Don't even ask me a question. I see you. Keep it pushing. Interview them niggas who keep talking, okay? They talking too much.
You guys just have to shower out in the open like this?
Yes. Yeah, we got to shower like that. But if our females in the booth, they're going to say indecent exposure, which is why we ask for light showers and intake. Which is what
so do you guys have to, like, one guy, like, has to protect the shower while the other guy showers, or what?
No, we just go on the other side of the bedroom. Hey, but look, man, don't know what I'm saying. These motherfuckers right here, they're like 3 machetes. See what I'm saying?
How do you make a machete?
See what I'm saying? So you just kick this motherfucker off, we gonna come off. See what I'm saying? I can kick them motherfucker, have about 5 knives.
How long does it take to make a knife?
It depends on what kind of knife you're trying to make. If I was to bust somebody, I would want to bust them with a...
They're funny as fuck, because it's so funny. They're literally talking, and the police is right there. Like, what? Like, you telling them what you can do. Like, what? I'm pretty sure they already know what you can do, but it's the fact you telling on yourself, homie. Crazy.
Because it's harder to stitch up. A rod, they only leave marks like I got hit with a rod. Gang, stabbing is a normality in here. Like, it is very common for you to pull up on inmates, some of your stab wounds. They'll come out their jumpsuit. I'll show you, like.
Is that a shank?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
This is what they gave us.
What goes through your mind knowing that 9 out of 10 guys has a shank walking around? Like, what goes through your mind?
Man, you just gotta be careful. Don't look at nobody the wrong way. You just, keep it pushing, man. You just stick to yourself. Right. And if somebody comes, just be ready.
Listen, this is on file. Gang, there is nobody in this jail that has been charged with more stabbings than me. I promise you. I have 3 folders. The normal inmate has like a folder this day. I have like 3 folders.
How old are you?
I'm 25. I've been here since I was 20. I was originally booked for a murder and armed robbery. I went to trial of March of 2024. I was acquitted of every charge that ever brought me to this jail. The only charge that I'm still facing right now are stabbings. If I would have never caught a charge in jail, I would have went home last March.
If I would have never caught a charge, I would have been home.
I mean, you stabbing for
this
what?
jail is
He's
made
crazy.
to trap.
Like, what? Like, this is beyond me. Like, what? Like, he's talking like, okay, he murder. He's, what? Hold on. All that got acquitted for. He only in there for stabbing because he stabbed someone in jail. They only get him for stabbing in jail. Shoot. And then he talking about, like, he making stuff out of stab. Like, he'll go outside. No. That's why he probably still stuck in jail, because they know if he goes back outside, he's going to stab somebody. Because you telling them what you can do, and you telling them what you in there for. You telling everything. You just telling everything, homie. You telling everything.
To get here, they put you in a messed up environment, and when you defend yourself, they're gonna charge you. And once you get charged, it's hard to get out of this.
You want to show me what we're allowed to see their cell?
Oh, we gotta see inside out.
Is that okay to bring us to the cell?
We can't even see out our window. Can't even see out our window. This our
How many people live in here?
3. We sleep on the floor, gang. We've been living in this motherfucker
10 feet away from my toilet for the last 3-4 years, gang.
You've been in here for 3 or 4 years?
Not this room, but
in
yeah.
this cell.
In this
Over
cell,
4 years.
you know what I'm saying?
Well, I sleep out with my head by the toilet every night.
Did someone get their dreads ripped out?
Yeah, I cut my dreads off. This jail has an extreme problem with bugs, and I had to get rid of them.
So if I plan on sleeping here tomorrow, am I at risk of getting bed bugs?
Extreme. I can almost guarantee you're gonna get them.
Almost every dorm in this jail has a bed bug problem, and there's
Wow.
a fierce debate over who's responsible. Some say it's the jail's duty to provide a clean environment, and that failure to do so potentially violates the 8th Amendment, which protects inmates from cruel and unusual punishment. The fact is, the sheriff spends about $20,000 a month on pest control, and his team argues they're fighting an uphill battle against inmates who refuse to clean their cells, giving the bugs a perfect place to hide and multiply. And at this level of infestation, it's nearly impossible to fix without moving every inmate to a different facility, then treating every wall, vent,
Wow.
mattress, and piece of clothing, and then, once the inmates get transferred back, making sure that no one brings the bugs back in. And even if all of that is done, it only takes one new inmate arrival carrying a bed bug to start the cycle all
That's
over again, which makes this problem a
I
massive
never
headache
thought,
to deal with.
I'm being so for real. Like, I don't know what I be thinking, because it's like, I don't think about jail because I don't ever want to go to jail. I don't. I'm being so for real. I never want to go to jail. And if I'm in that position, sad choices, friends. Sad choices. I'm sitting in jail as hella bugs. I don't even like bugs. That's why I'm tripped out right now. Yeah. Bed bugs, and it's like y'all can't get rid of it. Bed bugs is the worst thing you can have. I'm being for real.
What do you guys do for fun?
Rap, read.
Yeah.
Anything you recommend to people back home?
James Patterson. I like crime novels. Or J.K. Rowling.
You like Harry Potter?
Yeah, I love Harry Potter.
Great.
Avid Harry Potter fan.
What was your childhood like?
I was not raised to be like this. I don't know if you could tell from my vernacular, but I grew up in a very affluent household. I just chose this lifestyle because that was what was cool in getting girls at the time. But now I realize I've been tricked. What I thought was lame on the street is actually cool. And what I thought was cool is actually lame. So now I have to get out with a different mindset.
Like, why is it, especially in the hood,
Bro, but you
that
stabbing
sometimes the most
people.
dangerous
What
guy
mindset
is the
is that?
coolest guy?
Because he understands the streets. He understands what comes with the streets. I'm actually from the streets. I know the streets very well, but I also know the law too. Like, I know if I use what I know in the streets, what could happen. You know what I'm saying? So I think the most dangerous person will be smart enough to say, hey, if I do this, I'm going to go to jail for the rest of my life due to me being a gangster.
But did you have a good family, a good household?
Great family. Like, I grew up in a single mother household. I grew up with a stepdad, but my mom bust her ass. Like, did the best she could. My mom was a real estate agent, a school teacher, like, a fluent household.
Any message to your mom?
Mom, I'm sorry. I'm making right. I love you.
I might be an inmate tomorrow, so if I see you out there,
You might be an inmate tomorrow.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see.
If you're an inmate tomorrow, send me a kite. I'm going to see you at night. You're going to need it.
Yeah, you're going to need it.
You guys do a 23-and-1 schedule? What do you think about that?
I don't have a problem with 23-and-1 because it gives me a lot of time to think about my actions and the shit that I've done wrong.
And he don't mind being there. Like, he got so immune. He don't mind being there because he knows he knows he gets out, he gonna do some messed up stuff. So he's like, the longer he's in there, he gets time to think about a lot of stuff. But then at the same time, he's comfortable. It's sad.
He threatened to kill me earlier. Now we friends. What kind of shit?
Right.
Smoking ice in him. He's smoking strips in him.
He's talking about, he said he threatened to kill me earlier. Now we friends. What kind of shit is that? Like, no, for real. What kind of shit is that?
My name is Doodoo Brown. I throw shit. They call me shit him down. Once you quit.
Those were his feces he just walked over?
So if you look at his door, 5108, you see the glass is missing because he takes and builds fires and puts it up against the glass and melts the glass out of it so that he can then take and throw feces on officers.
Wow.
He's a regular feces thrower?
Yes, on a very regular basis, daily, typically daily.
Why though?
So what happened?
I'm Tommy.
Chris. I was at a dorm and I was talking to another person. Another person walked up to me and started hitting on me. And I got hit in the face a couple times, and they've been trying to take me medical and take care of me since then.
What brought on attacked?
Some people are not placed in the proper units where they should be. Like, some people are mental and they shouldn't be in population with regular people. So it's a classification problem right now going on in the jail.
So someone that was too aggressive and violent was in your unit?
Yes, sir.
Did it have anything to do with, like, property or gambling or anything like that?
No, sir.
Okay.
I got my sister on. I like my food. I'm big. I like to eat.
Is it hard being a white boy in this jail?
In Clayton County, yeah.
Are you unaffiliated, or do you have any crew that can help you?
I'm unaffiliated.
And how is that being unaffiliated? Is that a risk?
It could be, but I mean, I've been here for 2 years, and I've been stabbed one time, and I've had this incident, but like my incidents were isolated incidents. They won't like no gang shit or nothing like that.
So you've been here for 2 years. One of our rights as an American is to have a fast and speedy trial.
They're not all that. I've never been inside of a courtroom. I've never seen an attorney. I have never been given a bond, nothing. I don't even know if I'm indicted or nothing.
Would you say that's most people's experience in here?
You don't know nothing
Court
about
just keeps going on and on.
And a lot of that comes from they fired the public defenders. They got new public defenders. They got Judge Carter's been out. Then they don't have a DA. They got a new DA. So a lot of people are getting their due processing rights denied.
Do you know where we're headed next?
This is the inmate working dorm. These will be the kitchen inmate workers, from back dock sanitation, the cooks for the kitchen, every trade that comes through the jail as far as the inmate eat. These fellas right here work very hard up in the kitchen to get the job done.
Thanks for having us today. Thank you. You guys want to give us a little tour? Tell us what goes down here, what the schedule is. Show us your spot.
This is my little cut. That's over here, workout. I call this my front yard.
So this is an open bed?
Yeah.
So anyone new that comes in?
Oh, wait. He got his stuff set up. He in there. Like, he OC with his.
Bring contraband inside.
Sheriff Levon Allen has arrested 2 of his own corrections officers for allegedly smuggling drugs into the jail.
If you check the news right now, they're going to say Miss Allen, oh, she was selling drugs, putting drugs. I was in that dorm. I was next door to them niggas while they was doing all that shit. But it's not like it's the sheriff's fault. The sheriff don't know.
We don't know what. The sheriff don't know what really be going on in the jail.